Hey guys, jlvSWGOH back again with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. And guys, the third coming of General Skywalker has passed us by, and because of poor farming choices and hard to reach requirements, I have fallen short once again. But fear not, because today, since we can't join him, we gotta beat him. And today I'm bringing you guys the team that I've had the most success with versus General Skywalker, Darth Revan with Han Solo. Now, Darth Revan has been a dominant leader for a long time now, so the Sith Empire team isn't any new magical theory craft that I've come up with, but with the original cast of Sith Empire baddies, with the addition of Han Solo, boosts your odds versus General Anakin Skywalker teams tremendously. Now, this is not a new team, and it in fact takes the 4th slot for the most popular Rank 1 squads according to SWGOH.gg. But today I just wanted to share a few tips that I've picked up from playing the team, and show how fighting General Anakin Skywalker with Sith Empire and Han can be quick, easy, and painless, giving me around a 90% win rate versus General Anakin Skywalker teams. I also want to analyze a loss to show what went wrong, and give pointers on what to avoid and how to know when one of your battles is doomed. I'll be showing arena battles in the background of this video, so while I talk, I'll be showing the team in action in the background. All the teams will be listed in the description below, all their mods. My team's mods are also in the description below, so you can check any of the team's mods, their speeds, their offenses, protections, down in the description below. So anyway, guys, let's hop into the first analysis of one of the arena battles. Alright guys, so the way the team works is pretty simple. Straight out the gate, every time, always stun Captain Rex with Han Solo. Stunning Captain Rex with Han Solo is super important because it stops Rex from giving the whole team tenacity, giving the whole team turn meter, and it usually allows you to get your team to start going before their team. The next thing that will happen is either Fives will take his turn and call someone to assist because of his gain turn meter that you attacked Rex, or if their ARC Trooper's fast enough, he will take a turn. ARC Trooper and Fives might go before Revan, but usually if you want your Revan modded fast enough where he can usually go before both of them, go before just one of them, but he definitely needs to go before General Skywalker. So even though I just said that Darth Revan needs to go before General Skywalker, as you can see in this clip, General Skywalker goes before my Darth Revan. This can usually be bad if Darth Revan gets critically hit. This will increase cooldowns and he won't be able to use Insanity, and then that's when the battle can get out of hand. However, having Dark Bastilla Sean's Zeta gives foresight to Darth Revan, and if he doesn't get hit by the ARC Trooper or Fives attacks, he'll still have the foresight when General Anakin takes his first turn, and odds are he will not be crit by General Anakin, he will dodge instead. This is super helpful, the Zeta especially, and either, as you can see here, General Anakin will go, or Darth Revan will go. And then immediately, just as I said what we didn't want to happen, Darth Revan gets crit by General Anakin Skywalker. This then increases his cooldowns, and as Darth Revan takes his turn, as you can see, he is not able to use any of his abilities except his basic. ARC Trooper then takes his turn, just crits Malak, nothing special. This will allow Malak to take the next turn. Malak will then take his turn, draining the life spaghetti out of Anakin Skywalker. This will deal damage equal to 100% of his max health, so this is where Anakins that have very high max healths and lower protection will struggle more, and the Anakins that have really high protections but lower health will be better off. Darth Revan then has a dangerous turn where he can only use his basic against Anakin. Anakin will counter him, and it will do a lot, and this is where you have to just have a higher relic Darth Revan for him to have some more survivability, because these big hits from Anakin can really take him out fast. It's now time for Dark Bastilla to use her infinite amount of debuff move that just absolutely punishes the team, gives Anakin fear most of the time. If he's close to taking a turn, it usually stops him from taking the turn, and then he instantly gets all those negative debuffs. And it gives a ton of negative debuffs to the clones, and this is when you really want to hope that you don't get hit by Rex's tenacity up. Once Bastilla Sean Fallen has used in her debuff move, it's really kind of easy if everyone is still standing by the time Anakin kneels. As you can see here, everyone's still standing. This was like the worst case scenario with Darth Revan not getting to take his first turn and use Insanity and use his basic. But as you can see here, as long as you go for 5s first, get him out of the way, and make sure you don't kill any of the clones before 5s. As you can see there, I got Rex pretty low. Moves like Darth Revan's basic, really, and Malik's health steal move are great for getting rid of 5s really fast, as long as he gets to attack twice, Darth Revan. And as you can see, right after we get rid of all the clones, just killing 5s first, the rest of the team can clean up General Anakin quite easily, almost no problem whatsoever. A couple counters here from General Anakin get Darth Revan a little low, but I mean, HK is here to clean him up, and he had Death Mark on him, so any move HK would have done there would have ended General Anakin. Alright guys, so I just showed you the one of the worst case scenarios. Now let me show you one of the best case scenarios for one of the battles against a General Anakin team. So it doesn't matter if it's a best case battle or worst case battle. Every time it's always the same. Stun Rex with Han Solo. First move every time. So the battle will play out now. Our trooper will take his turn. 5s will... Oh no! Han Solo died. But wait, stay calm. Han Solo dying is not a bad thing. The only reason Han Solo is on your team is to stun Rex right out the gate. That's how important stunning Rex is, and that's how important Han Solo is to your team. He serves one purpose, and that's all you need him for. So don't worry if you lose Han early in the game or at any point. You do not need Han to win the match. And now, because of Han's heroic sacrifice, our Dark Lord Darth Revan can use Insanity and inflict fear on the entire enemy team. And just to add insult to injury, Dark Bastilla takes her turn and inflicts a devastating amount of debuffs on the enemy team. Now it's just a matter of whittling down General Anakin's health and surviving the counters. HK throws his grenade, which does a lot more damage now that there's more debuffed enemies. And then Malik's spaghetti life pull finally ends off General Anakin and makes him kneel and sit down, and we move into phase 2, which is killing all the clones. So here I use the simple Lightning Storm AoE from Darth Revan to give my team ferocity and inflict shock and damage all of the clone troopers. And now it's Dark Bastilla's turn. Now I'd like to talk about this turn here for a little bit, and it's because I played it incorrectly. Now, Dark Bastilla's Wild Lightning, the middle move, when you use it, it damages the person, but if they have shock already, it also damages the entire team. The way it works is that it actually does damage to the first person and then damage to the rest of the team. So if 5s is running low on health, you can use it on 5s if he has shock. It'll kill 5s first and then kill the whole team. So what happens is it'll kill him so that he will not sacrifice, and then immediately after nullifying his sacrifice, it will defeat the rest of the team, and then no one will sacrifice and General Anakin will stand up. That's what I should have done there, but I did not because I was worried that he had too much health. But in that situation, at around half health where he was at, he definitely would have died, and Anakin would have just stood up directly after that. And as you can see, I opt in for the basic on Dark Bastilla just in case 5s had lived through the hit. I then use Dark Malik's life pull to kill 5s, and now I'm just ending the clones one after the other. Anakin stands up, and now we're in the final phase. As you can see, he takes HK out there, not a big deal. As long as you still have Revan and Dark Bastilla, they're the most important pieces. Darth Malik's there just to take some hits, but as you can see, he's got Death Mark. Bastilla Shan uses her basic, and boom, Anakin is done for. So I let the rest of these arena battles play out. I just want to share with you guys a couple of tips that I've picked up while playing the team. Like I said, the Bastilla Shan shock move, it's safe to use on a low health 5s because of how the move works. If the 5s has too much health though, and you use it while he has shock, he will not die, and the other clones will, and thus he will sacrifice himself, and all the clones will be supercharged, and that is when you know you are taking a loss. You can never win if 5s dies before any of the other clones. It's tough to win if General Anakin stands up more than once. I've done it if General Anakin stands up 3 times, but it's very picky. Like, you have to be very lucky. Another tip is that Relic 7 Darth Malik, ever since I got him to Relic 7, it made a huge difference. I mean, before I was running a Relic 6 Darth Malik, and I know the difference doesn't seem too big, but Relic 6 Darth Malik, I was using the same exact strategy and would win around 60-70% of the time. Ever since Relic 7, he seems to be just tanky enough to survive almost all the hits from General Anakin and just be at red health. And that helps so much because he can usually get off of his Drain Life move, and then he's back in as a viable player for taking out the rest of the team. Another tip I found out, something good, if you ever come down to just Anakin and Bastilla, never concede ever, because Dark Bastilla, I've had her solo General Anakin Skywalker one time before, just her and him, and he was at full health. She can take him by herself. Something in her moves, inflicting fear, giving the lower percent counter chance with the battle meditation, corrupt battle meditation. She's just overall really good, and she's really good in 1v1s with General Anakin, surprisingly. And just a general note, Han Solo is on this team specifically to fight General Skywalker teams. For any other teams that aren't General Anakin, I would suggest using Sith Empire Trooper or Sith Marauder over Han, because the team will get the 50% extra bonus critical damage from the Darth Revan lead if the whole team is Sith Empire at the start. Alright guys, so here's the analysis of the loss. It's against Team 4. As you can see, everything plays out relatively normal at the beginning. The only big problem that happened against this team was that Vibes was able to take a turn and kill Malik after Anakin had gone into crouch mode. This is really bad because it gave Anakin a bunch of protection. It got rid of Malik, who is really good at taking out the clones. If Malik had lived there, as you can see, he would have been able to use his Drain Life and kill Fives right away. So this totally would have been cleanup if Malik had lived. But as you can see, that was just one of the scenarios where Malik just didn't have enough health to survive through Fives' hit, and ARC Trooper's hit, and the turret's true damage hit. And as you can see here, we were able to get Rex, but we were not able to get ARC Trooper. Anakin stands up, and he just unleashes his massive amount of damage havoc on my team, and we're just not able to get him to kneel again before the counters take out the team. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.